This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else we feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Strucia.
And I'm your host who's choking on all this lore, Dave Spates.
This episode is our weekly manga recap. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo!
I totally forgot to look up everything.
Oh no. That takes so long. I have to riff for so long.
timestamps.
Oh no.
But we're going to hop right into it with
Yes.
Bug Ego. We're going to talk about both chapters, but
Yeah, because they're both really interesting.
because we missed a week
Yeah.
of anime.
It's
Manga. Summertime, all this other stuff, hospitals, all that jazz.
all that jazz, yeah.
But Bug Ego chapters.
Chapter 7 and 8, right?
Yes.
Woo, we are. I'm gonna be happy and sad when we finally catch up on this because like we're reading it like we're week to week right now, but dang, it's so good.
It is really
And it's really cool that we can read it week to week because it comes out monthly, right?
It does come out monthly.
Oh, it's gonna suck
because it's so long.
It's gonna suck. It's only 34 pages. Sometimes 40 or 50. It's fine though. Anyways.
This one felt shorter.
Yeah, because it was 34 pages.
Oh, what is it usually?
I think it's like 40 or more.
Oh, 40. Okay.
Anyways.
Sorry, I'm trying to work.
The last two chapters were nuts. There's been a lot of times in this series where I've been like, oh, that was really good. I'm excited to do the next one, but I can definitely wait. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
These two, I was like, I desperately want to read the next chapter right now, and it's sitting right there, so the temptation is just insane.
It really is. I'm like, especially when 7 ended, and they're like, and there's like a body in the locker. I was like, ah!
Oh my!
And then just had to stop reading for the podcast.
Yeah,
and then we didn't even remember.
Yeah.
But now we are.
Yeah, now we are. And in chapter 7 there, million great hacks that happened. The hair one is phenomenal.
Yes. That I screenshotted that one.
Yes, and I really like the idea that this is a multi-dimensional sort of situation going on. Like the notebook exists in every reality, but different people have it, or different versions of our crew have it. One of the two.
Yeah.
Within something to do with the stickers that keep changing because someone puts a new when a new sticker pops up, it's a new journal. It's like a journal's meant to a different dimension, or it's a journal from a different dimension. One of the two. Loving the notes in it too.
A lot of lore stuff happening.
Yes.
That is very interesting.
Yes.
Like it's like it didn't. These two last chapters, 7 and 8, made me go, oh. Now I'm so interested. Like before, I was like, "Oh, this is a fun read. It's weird, like supernaturally kind of stuff." Blah 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 blah.
Not hack of the week, but a little bit like hack of the week.
The hack of the week. Now I'm like, what is all this?
What's going on? When they showed you the notes in the back, which I can't believe they didn't show us this before, and you saw those, like, did you not have to stop and read every single note that was there and try and figure out what the scribbled out one said?
I don't remember.
The page you don't remember?
I remember the page. I don't remember the scribbled out one.
Oh, okay, all right.
But I read a bunch of them.
I couldn't read what the scribbled out one said.
I read a bunch of them. I don't remember any of them. But.
Or there were a few that was like, I'm out.
Oh, and then there was one that was like, "Don't do that one. You did it wrong."
Yeah,
or like,
that
it's
was
like,
funny.
and like they're all wrong. Like it was like, yeah, definitely don't do that one. Then like one's like, no, they all did it wrong. You can do it, but all the handwriting was different. This Yuki girl is quite dangerous.
Yes, she made a cannon.
Yeah, she's a psychopath.
Chaining a bunch of hacks together, which was genius. Loved it.
Super
Loved
genius.
to see it. But yeah, she pretty much made what does Piccolo do? Like
The beam.
yeah, the beam. I don't know what it's called. I think there's an English name for it and a Japanese name for it, and I can't remember.
This would be more up your alley.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is. That's been too long.
Remember that was on when Cody was up one time. We did the trivia, and it was anime moves, and I was like, I don't know the name of like any anime moves.
Yeah.
Unless like it's like Rasengan.
Yeah. Sharingan.
Sharingan.
Yeah.
Yep. It takes a lot for them to say the move over.
Fair,
for,
fine.
For me to remember them.
Hey, this is more like the Firebender's lightning attack from Avatar.
Yeah, it was more like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
That is true. Yeah.
And she unleashed it on this we thought it was a guy, and she blew a hole in this guy's chest.
Which when you saw that, were you like,
I was like, whoa.
is this man dead? Wait, didn't he make noise last chapter?
Yeah, it's like, what is going on?
Yeah. And then took the bag off, and I was like, What is this? But like they're saying he might be from another dimension. I'm loving this whole like there's a group that's doing these hacks in a certain form.
Yeah.
To make a chrysalis.
Because it's
shape.
Bug ego.
Dang, I didn't even put that together.
Oh, really?
Did not even think about it. Did not even think about it. Literally, wow, that makes so much sense. I literally didn't even think about it. I was just like, well, sometimes when I'm reading the manga, like I'm just like, It's like when you're watching an anime sometimes, and they're like talking about stuff that's like not that important, but like it's just like, and you're just like, and then in your head you're like, man, that burger was really good. Sometimes when I'm reading manga, I do that. I'm like,
okay.
I'm like skimming like what they're saying.
Okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, it's like a crystal, it's like a bug, yeah, sure, whatever.
That's fair. I've done that. I think I've done that. I've done that when they have insane amounts of text on, like, because this manga does this. They're just like, you'll flip to a page and it's like, oh, that's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them.
I think I do it in almost all the manga we read, minus One Piece.
I don't do the rest of them.
Because it depends on like the scene. If it's like a scene of like, like say it's like Kagurabachi is difficult because it never calms down.
Yeah.
But like Hero Organization, say it's just like a Goonie scene where it's like him and like Lucy are just like clearly flirting for like a second or something, and I know how the conversation's gonna go. I'll just like read through it real quick.
Just fill
like,
in there. Yeah.
I'll skip like a word here and there because I'm like I know what's going on.
It's gonna bite you one of these times. They're gonna drop some weird lore in the middle there and keep going.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But that's why I never do it with One Piece. Kagurabachi is impossible.
One Piece, every word means something.
Yeah, Kagurabachi is impossible because that never calms down.
No, it doesn't. The Kagurabachi has just been straight gas. Pretty much been straight gas since like it started.
Martial King, there are a lot of times where I'm like, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I'm like, I know what you're doing.
What was the shit they talk about that one is actually nonsense. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
But let's stick on this.
We'll get to it all.
I do like Yuki as the addition.
Yeah,
she's a freak.
She's actually smart. She's smart and has the. I like the balance that they have going with it right now because like, short kid there, he's smart with the hacks, but he's like scared to use them. Essentially, he's got the cautious side to him, and then she's the flip side of the coin. She's smart and wants to use the hacks and will like exploit them and all this stuff. And then in the middle is the dumbass who they used to pretty much test the hacks.
It was great in this one when they had him do it.
I know.
When I was like, I wonder what they're gonna have to do when he carried him, and it was like this gorgeous, like I love the gorgeous like lighting that the Bagio does throughout the manga. I will say the panels when he touched heads to see the memories was awesome.
Oh,
it was so cool.
I do actually really want this animated now. Like.
It'd be. I mean, it's one of those things. Like, I literally these last two chapters. These last two chapters, I was like, I didn't see this getting so interesting.
Yes,
but it's really interesting. Like the story now is like the lore. At first, I was like, where the heck's from? It's not like like when we watched Solo Leveling, we were like, where is this like? How is he getting these power up abilities? Blah blah. Like even in this, I was like, yeah, where the heck's from? But like, but now I'm like, where are these hacks from? Why are there other people making these hacks? What happens if they get all those? I feel like they're gonna get all of them together.
I think they already did it. Get all the people together?
No, get to make the chrysalis.
I think they already did that. Wasn't that the last one?
They needed 5. They need 5 more.
They need 5 more. It said, okay, cool. I liked how I'm very interested in that. I liked how the chrysalis was made. The symbols were made. To form the big chrysalis, you make the smaller chrysalis out of weird things. Like this one's made out of swordfishes.
Yeah, that was
swordfish.
Swordfishes. Fishes.
What's the plural of swordfish?
Can you say swordfish?
Yeah, that'd be
because the lake is full of fish.
Yeah, so that'd be the plural.
Yeah, swordfish.
Swordfish. Yeah. This was.
But you're sleeping with the fishes. Yeah, but that's an Italian gangster. Not talking,
that's just a mob, not a grammar, right? But no, I am interested to see what happens when they get all like. I don't know what this hack does. And neither do
I know, but that's actually one of those things. Like it might be horrible and evil and awful, but I'm kind of like. But I'd like to see it.
Like, just maybe let it go off.
Yeah, just see what it is. Maybe evacuate everyone.
Yeah, get everyone to leave. Find a hack to make everyone leave the area.
Exactly.
And then see what happens.
Yeah. And then, of course, at the end of this body clay human thing is now flipping the room upside down. And I was like, oh, I really want to read the next one.
Yeah, what goes next? The panel where it threw the dumbass across the room, I died laughing at because it was just like yeah,
he's a great character.
Oh my goodness, really rounds out. Yeah, because the other two are just like the other two are so serious. He's just so much fun. When he had to touch the head, I was like, the faces he makes are fantastic. They're the best.
When he's rubbing him with the
oh my goodness, so now you're forgiven. We're friends again.
All right, let's move on to the Marshall King. Shot.
16.
Yes, and we will cover 15 also.
Yes. That's right, missed 2 weeks. What happened to 15?
15 is the reason we have to cover 15 is because
Doesn't
15.
he give up?
So I am a genius
Yes.
and correctly surmise exactly what was going to happen. Is that I didn't surmise, but he pretty much. But here's the thing. I'm all over the place here. Hold on a second. Like, I'm a genius. I said that he was depending too much on the gun and the arms. The arms not much that because that's just like if you got a suit of armor, you depend on your suit of armor. I'm like, I don't know,
Yeah.
like if it's like a cop being like, oh, you just didn't stop the bullet with your regular chest, just use bulletproof armor.
Yeah. Just hurt yourself.
Dumb. So he decided the test. He decided because of the test he wasn't strong enough, skilled enough. He was using. I mean, the gun he definitely was using as a slight crutch. I
don't know how. He used the gun one time.
He did use it one time, but
And then he kicked everyone else's asses.
But the thing that I wasn't what I thought wasn't that I think to be better. I thought the test would have been like it would have been better if it's like, oh, I need a crew. Mm-hmm. And that's the only reason I'm staying. Not because I'm inadequate, because he kind of like won all the tests, lost some of them, but instead it's like he's like I'm taking these golden arms and hiding. It's like why? If you're gonna use them anyways,
Why
don't you just keep them?
Chapter 15. I hated Chapter 15. Like, absolutely despised every second of what he did in this chapter. It was
right when he's like his arms
annoying.
weren't.
When his arms were just there, I was like, oh, okay. So
I was fine with that.
No, I was not fine with that. They're his healed now. What was the point of that? All those panels where he was like, his hand is ruined now. That's why he got the new arms in the first place. But it's just magically healed now and all this stuff. After it brutally like bit into his arms. I was like, dumb. When he received Excalibur, I was like, this is annoying, but fine. When we took the arms off, I agree with you. I'm just like, this is stupid. Well, wait, you're talking about the other thing. I think it's stupid they took the arms off.
No, I think it's dumb he took the arms off.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think it's dumb as shit.
It doesn't make any sense because it's like, I can understand sheathing Excalibur because you're just like, I'm not going to use it here. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. I get that. But like the arms, I'm pretty sure it's like, aren't you going to have them on?
Yeah.
Why would you take them off?
Why would you take them off? What was the point of taking them off?
Yeah, so that's like one of those things where I'm like,
you're never going to get really good with them in this time you're here to train. So
exactly. So when if you're going to be using them, wouldn't you want to wear them while you're training? And it's like, yeah, but that'll depend on them too much. And it's like, once again, okay, but you should, that's fine. Here's my thing is like, if Excalibur, like pretty much the way he used it was like, and only he could use it because he had the golden arms, but pretty much the way he used it, took no skill. He just pulled the trigger and shot it.
Yeah.
It's like dropping a nuke.
Yes.
Doesn't take skill to drop a nuke.
Correct.
However, I mean, it does take some skill.
It does take actual skill.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you know what I mean.
Fly planes.
You know what I mean. So it's like you don't really need to train too much with it at all with Excalibur. It's kind of like my what's like Deus Ex Machina kind of weapon kind of thing. But the arms, you kind of got to train with them. You can't just especially if you're going to be using them anyway.
The fight with the principal demonstrated that the most right there.
So it's just like, it makes no sense. It's like having a sword that's like, and then you're like, I need to get better with the sword, so I'm going to not use the sword.
Yeah, I don't, there's not like, the annoying part with all that too is there's nothing like, so what, get use a sword, they'll pick up a kendo sword or some dumb shit like that. There's no replacement for these things. There's nothing to practice on. Like, there is regular arms, but they're not the same. The regular arms are not the same thing as godlike weapons.
Clearly, as shown in chapter 16, because Maria Black has to be in some healing chamber, scantily drawn. But she is like 28, so
yeah, true. Yeah.
But like healing chamber, and he didn't need it because he had golden arms. It's like, oh, perfect, exactly, like, fantastic. Why would you take them off?
No, instead you should hurt yourself and lose months of time.
It's also just weird because it's still great. I'm still enjoying it. But the thing is, I will say this is the whole test thing was very poorly written.
Yes.
It's like he just should have stayed.
Yes.
Like he should have just had the principal beat him up.
Yes.
And then
that would have saved us 5 chapters.
Yeah. And then he'd just be like, I'm not strong enough. And we'd all would have been like, oh, I guess the arms aren't enough. There's way stronger people out there. Guess he needs to stay. But instead, he's just like, I'm super strong, but I'm not skilled enough yet. Because he lost Maria. I think he lost Maria, I guess. Even though she's like dying. He's like, I'm not skilled enough yet.
I guess.
So let me just, I don't know. It just like turned into like a school manga for a second. And then
No, he didn't lose Maria. He won, but didn't she give up? That was the whole point. And then he chose to stay.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the whole thing? That's why everyone gathered around him or some crap like that?
I don't remember.
Chapter 14, I'd have to reread it. It's been like 3 weeks.
No, it seems like the tournament, the challenges were just a gigantic waste.
100%.
For him, like I said, it just would have been way better if the principal just kicked his ass.
Yes. Easy peasy.
We all would have loved it. We'd all been like, oh.
Look at this. Oh, that's funny. He's got ultimate weapon. It's a classic anime trope, and we'd all be here for it. It's like the stronger...
There's a bigger fish.
Exactly. The stronger sensei comes in and whoops your ass.
Yeah, and then
teaches you need to learn something.
Yeah, you're not as strong as you thought you were.
It's a humbling
But
act,
now it's like he is super strong, but like... And once again, if the tests were more based on like he failed them because he didn't have support system, like a crew, which was like...
Kind of
I didn't call this out. That I was like, it's gonna be like a One Piece style thing.
Sure,
He's building a crew. It's like that would have been made sense, and he's just like, you just can't do this alone. I'm like, he is super strong, but he can't do it alone.
That makes
sense.
That's
if all the tests, but none of the tests were based on that.
Not a single one. They were all solo. At like the only one that I could see being close to that would be like when
he was surrounded.
Yeah, when he was surrounded. Yeah. Like, you need allies to help you out in that situation, even though he didn't. Still.
But they didn't even like lean on like, well, if you had allies, you would have been fine.
Yeah. The only part right now is he's still the strongest person at this school right now. So other than building a crew, I don't know what he has to learn.
And then the principal was like, I was never gonna make him a marshal anyways.
You're just all that fucking posturing about how good marshals can be and how they're not desperados and not a bunch of dirty fucking liars is now just out the window.
Yeah, it just seemed like
they're not liars. I don't want to talk about that, but she did imply a heavy amount of honor with marshals.
Her specifically.
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, but turn out she has none.
And it's just one of those where I was like, it just seems like those last like 5 chapters were a gigantic waste of time.
100%. Every single one of them.
And like, we just didn't need them.
Every single fucking one of them.
Because now it's a school manga.
Yep.
And like,
I kind of hate it. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I like Jimu still. I still like him.
I like him. I think it's gonna be a good read. I don't like the way the story was going. I feel like the story was going a certain direction, and now just like a wrench got thrown into it. And now it's going a different direction. And I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. I feel like
Chapter 15.
I feel like he should I wanted it to be more like go off an adventure with the crew. Mm-hmm. I would have liked that if Maria now they have a club.
Now they have some sort of club.
Yeah.
Why did they form a posse?
It changed pretty aggressively from like, oh, it's gonna be like desperados versus marshals and they're gonna be on adventures and fighting, outlaws and gunfights and all this cool stuff. Turns out like a school manga. If it becomes a school manga, I'll drop it.
Yeah,
if it's like only just focusing on like school club activities, I'm gonna be like, ugh.
It's going so we'll see. We'll see what.
But he keeps saying he wants to make a crew.
Well, yeah, we'll keep seeing. Maybe he'll only stay at the school. Maybe there'll be a time skip somewhere
in there. It's drawn so well.
It's drawn so well, yeah. But Dr. Stone was like this too. Yeah. Like there were serious things where people should have died and all that stuff, and no one fucking died. Yeah. And no one fucking no big negative shit ever really happened. Like it was. Dr. Stone is also good. But Dr. Stone has stayed true to its like storyline the entire time and all been going one direction. Supposedly, I haven't really caught. I'm like a season or 2 behind. But for the first 3 seasons, it was really good. This was just like going an entirely different direction, and now we're doing school and like kitty shit. And I'll get over it, but I'm really pissed at his second in command right now because like the entire time, I'm just like, oh, well, you're just stepping on my boy. Who do you think you are? And then she's just like, oh yeah, I just want him to stay so I get stronger and help him out. It's like, you selfish little bitch. Fuck you, dude. Like this was dumb.
No, wasn't she? Didn't she say she actually set it up so like the teachers were supposed to fail? Doesn't she? What she said? Like
but she wanted him to stay at the schools. It was all like it worked out the way she wanted it to.
She wanted to work out, but didn't she like set it up so the teachers would all fail?
Yeah, it was some master plan.
Yeah.
Because she wants Jimu to stay at the school so she can get stronger and go with him. Mm-hmm. She's not ready to go with him.
Even though he already picked her to be on her.
I'll get over it. I'll get over it eventually. But I'm just like, I'm annoyed with it right now. I'm annoyed with the whole of chapter 15 and 16. I'm just like, I don't know. We'll see as it moves on.
Once again,
school
it's
anime
the classic,
thing is like dumb.
It's the classic thing. It's just like we talked about it in the anime recap podcast. It's like they just the MCs don't exist anymore. That are just like, just like. Screw this! I'm going off into the wind, and join my crew if you want to join my crew, and then people join his crew, and then you develop the crew over time, and it's a lot of fun. Instead, it's like all like, It's just the trials just don't make any sense for like the arms thing. He's just like, I can't even use these arms anymore. It's like, why? Your dad used them all the time.
Yeah. What was it? But he was a desperado, so you don't want to be like him.
But also, it just like it doesn't make you. I can understand if they took up energy, but it does the reverse.
Yeah.
So it's like there's just like it doesn't see. It seems like they're just an enhancement that you should get better with.
Yes. 100%.
So like I don't know. Like I said, it's like if you're a knight and you're wearing armor, and someone's like, "Why don't you take your armor off?" And it's like
it's gonna be something. Dumb.
Why would I do that?
It's not dumb. It's gonna be like that classic anime trope where like the full potential of it all that could not have been brought out by him at the time, even though he's the only one able to use them pretty much right now. The full potential could not be brought out at the time until he trained at the school and then he got better and stronger.
You know, what would be way cooler though is if like he was like out in the wild, like you know, out in the desert, and then there was like some super badass boss or whatever, and he removed the arms from Jinwoo, and you're like, oh shit! But then Jinwoo was just like. He's like, you think I only train with these? And then like shows like some cutscenes of like him like on their journeys like training without them.
Without it, yeah.
And then that's when you find out you're like, oh, we had to train without them.
That'd be great.
And then he beats the boss without him.
Yeah.
You'd be like, that was sick.
That would be dope. That would be really awesome. The Yaiba-S train on the way. Like it's
that would
pretty
be
nice.
super cool.
Yeah. He's also already super strong, though. That's, like, the annoying part. Is that, remember, like, the first chapter when he comes out of the desert and he has his dad's coffin?
It's just one of those...
And he uses it to beat those guys into a cliff?
Yeah, it's confusing. Like I said, it's like he didn't lose anybody.
No, he didn't. He lost in a mind somewhere. And I still really don't buy that.
It just would have been way better.
I'd have been like,
if
I dunked on all of you. I'm taking all these people with me.
It just would have been way better if he, like, you know... Classic old school MC, overconfident, went into the, you know, all the... You know, I don't know what they were called, the board of directors there. And he was like, I'll fight any of you. I don't want to stay at the school. Just make me a marshal. And then, like, he maybe beat up, like, one or two. That would have been cool. And then the principal showed up and whooped his ass.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh! And then she's like, there's stronger fish. They're stronger than me out there because that's why I have this body, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, he definitely needs to stay at the school then.
100% now.
Even the arms aren't enough? That's crazy.
That's nuts. Yeah.
Instead, it's just like, he didn't lose, but, like, he lost because...
The test made him choose to lose.
I don't know. It was stupid.
It was really dumb.
Once again, or the test just been like, you can't win without a crew.
Yeah, that could have been it too.
Yep.
That'd have been really, really good. But whatever. We're gonna keep reading it. Obviously, it's drawn really well, and the story's not uninteresting. But we'll see. If it gets really boring really fast with a school anime, I might not.
If it becomes solely like a school manga, I'm fine dropping it because I don't care about. Clubs.
It's drawn really well and it's great and all that stuff, and maybe it has a future, but like the story took such a nasty turn just now.
So let's move on though.
Okay.
To Kagurabachi.
Ooh, I have absolutely no idea. 80.
80. 86 and 87.
Excellent.
Because that's what we have to talk about.
Yes. You have to remind me what happened in 86. I read that last week.
So 86 is when that's pretty much just Chiro there and Samara, whatever.
Samara.
Ex-blind. That was dope. That scene was awesome.
That was dope. And like, the reason he wasn't doing it, the reason he was like keeping his eyes closed the entire time, classic anime shame thing.
Yeah, because you didn't want to look at his daughter or anything like that. And then it was pretty much just Chiro and his daughter talking to Jutsuing him.
You got right with that one. Yeah, that's two you've nailed now.
What?
Talking to Jutsu.
What was the other one?
He's staying at school.
Yeah. Yeah, but that one's less fun. This one's fun.
Yeah, this one's fun. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
A win's a win. A win is a win.
Well, it was one of those things. It was like how we were like, well, you can destroy the swords. And then we were like, oh, maybe you can't. And then when you found out N10 could, it was like, okay, well, this is clearly the best option.
100%, yes.
It was cool when he broke his sword. However, it was annoying though when he like hurt his sword and then he healed it and he's like, this means nothing still. I was like, he just proved to you that he can destroy swords.
It feels like your sword's the only one that can do this. So like, maybe just let it. So he can just break the regeneration. I don't know. It's that was one of those ones where it's like. Proves it right there, dude.
Yeah, he's like, this still means nothing. I was like, it means exactly everything.
And like, also too, it's like Chiro's keeping up with you. He's only been wielding a sword for 3 years. You bodied him like a week ago, and now he's keeping up with you. Like for a second there, maybe you wonder like, maybe he's him. Like for a second there, I don't know. That sequence was fantastic. The entire sword fight, like when it gets animated. And I, watching more scenes of that Horse Girl anime, I have a lot of confidence.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome
in this studio to do this. I really hope they do a great job because these I don't know. Maybe maybe I should read more sword anime, but I can like feel the fights. Or sorry, read more sword manga because I can feel the fights through these panels, and I know they'll be insane if they're done right.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to read. You're right. I'd have to read other ones. I just think what they do, what this manga does a really good job at, is it does the close, short panels like real quick close, but then like the real big clash. Where they clash, like the panel is like a massive image of it, so it's like really explosive.
Yeah, that is really good.
Yeah, I think so. That chapter 86 is pretty much that. They're just like talking to, and then you find out that there's like, he's like, I will work with you guys, blah blah. And then he heals his eyes, which is literally awesome.
I know,
that panel was sick.
It was so dope.
And then his daughter's like, I'm still mad at you.
Punched him. That was
cute,
funny.
very cute.
Like,
but then he's like, wait, they're attacking without me? Maybe they weren't going to listen to me. I'm like, the evil organization? Really?
The no shit, the one that killed your buddy? Oh, no shit, you moron.
What an absolute shock.
Oh, my goodness. It kind of seems like at this point you could have probably wrecked the Kanunabi yourself at this point. I don't even know why you needed the evil organization. The Hasakai. That's not the right way to say it, but I can see it in my head.
What the problem is, too, is I was like, oh, nice. And I was like, he could die.
Oh, 100%. Probably will.
Because everyone dies.
Probably will, yeah. He's probably going to reconcile his daughter and start being a dad and all that stuff. And then they're going to murder him.
And then she's going to be super cool and badass.
Oh, I 100% believe that, yeah.
Let's go.
Or like, yeah, he'll die. No, because he has to, because the region, no. They can't kill, yeah, they'd have to break the blade and then kill him or something like that, because he can just regenerate.
Also, then, like, his, like, little crew there, like, awesomely, it was like,
that was nice.
They could sneak in, but then it still didn't work. No, it did work.
What are we talking about?
His crew. His crew? Like, tuxedo guys.
Oh, the ninjas?
Yeah. They, like, snuck in on him, because, like...
Oh, on him now.
They have, like, no presence.
Yeah.
And then I love the...
But he can see now, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and then the nerd guy was like, he's like, I don't even know why I'm here. And they're like, don't worry, you did your part.
That was fantastic.
But then chapter 87 is...
Holy moly.
So that guy was the traitor, right?
Not the main guy, but one of the 7 around him. Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Yes. I think you said that. I think you said that too.
Yeah, one of those guys.
Yeah, one of the guys in the room. Like, so the main guy with all the tubes out of his head right now, who's keeping up the barrier and is like pretty much the eyes across the entire board.
Someone hit him.
Did they hit him or no? There was a so they didn't show it well, but they showed it in a previous panel. There was a group of 7, 8 guys around him. That guy, one of the guys in that group was a traitor, and he's the one that caused the blip. But one of the guards punched the guy that caused the blip. Unless I missed the panel.
Let me look. Coin game.
Because they were all supporting it together.
Flip the coin to go to the bathroom.
That was insane. That was a weird sequence.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
They read the other way. Blew my mind when I found that out too. It's like, why on earth would Japan do this? This is because they're on the other side of the world, so their pages go differently.
I don't know why they do that. It's probably just the way.
Yeah, probably just the way.
Yeah, it looks like there was like another guy in the room who, another guy in the room who did it. They tried to stop him for the last second, but it didn't work.
Yeah. And then I did like how they showed the barrier getting disrupted there. That was really cool. Mm-hmm. Like that, just like that shimmer there. It was like, the whole coin sequence just goes to show how weird ass the Hashakai. Damn it, I had it in my head too.
I have it open.
Hasakai.
Let's see. There's so.
It was said in this chapter somewhere.
It was said in this chapter.
But it shows how weird their leader is. He's just like, if you get this coin toss, you can kill me. It's like,
it reminded me of
bathrooms over there.
I don't know if you watched No Country for Old Men, but it reminded me of No Country for Old Men.
Oh, I did not. No.
Well, if you did watch that, then you'll know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Who are these guys? It's in here somewhere. But anyways, it's the Hishaku.
Can I see it? Oh, it's
Haishaku.
Haishaku. Let's go with it. Haishaku.
Yeah, they're super evil, and they're showed up in like the worst location.
Yes.
I know this. I know the sword guy that we love is like, he's like, I got it, and I'm like, I don't know if you do.
I don't know if you do. I understand that like Rokuhiro picked not just people he liked, people who are really strong already. But man, these guys killed him.
Yeah,
I know he wasn't super. I don't know what his magic was, but it didn't seem like it was super offensive based. So
didn't really seem like it.
I don't know. I'll be interested to see if he goes off and goes ballistic, and that'd be dope. If he just has like a, I don't know. That happens a lot in anime. Just like, I have this one attack that's really, really good. It's like, or this magic skill. It's really, really good, and it works and slashes the guy. Slashes like 2 guys, and then the main guy figures it out instantly. It was like, that was a nice little novelty
that
sort of
might
thing.
happen.
Because that tree guy there is friggin' nutty.
Tree guy.
He's the main guy flipping the coin. He's the one that does the roots.
Yeah, he's nuts.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he did roots against Chiro there.
Yeah, so I'll be very interested to see. And unfortunately, our white-haired storage boy there.
Yeah, I can't believe we forgot his name.
We'll remember it soon.
Yeah.
It's because we've. It hasn't. One of the last 3 chapters, honestly, have focused on. Not even the last 3. 3 out of the last 5 chapters have talked about him. Before that, there was a drought of not seeing him because he was passed out. But he's currently low on power, so he probably won't be a ton of help. Maybe he can use Iso, but...
Well, then there was that other guy. They did show him in this one, the one really strong guy who killed the people who came in, so he'll probably...
I think they're decoys, though.
I do think they're decoys, but they showed him in this one specifically, and he was like... And he even was like, this is weird.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to show up. Like,
yeah,
because it seems like he caught on to, like, that they're going to a deeper level.
I was so annoyed, like, not annoyed because it's a good plan, but like, I really wanted that samurai guy to do something. He looked cool, and I wanted to see that fight. We talked about this a couple podcasts ago.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to see that fight, and it turns out it was nothing.
Yes.
Because he just got bodied. Like the stupid twin assassins.
Oh, also the chapter before this in 86, the super powerful Shinichi Uchiwa sword master decided to stand up.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that's not good. After not moving for, 10 years or something like that, they said?
So he's clearly evil. So that's a problem.
You know, what did I see in this chapter? When the guy was flipping the coin, did his eye not turn black like the Swordmaster's?
When he is flipping the coin.
Yeah, with the old man with the balls of steel.
They do turn black.
Right? So like the Swordmasters?
Interesting. I didn't even put that together.
Right? Some connection there. I don't know. And then, of course, at the end of this chapter, we got an absolutely insane scene.
What scene?
Wait, was the end of this chapter or the one before it?
What's the scene?
When it shows... it's like our first cut to what was going on to all the other Blade Masters taking on the one.
That
was the chapter before
86.
Well, we gotta talk about that. That was a nuts. It'd been the end of the chapter.
Oh, you're talking about this?
That was nuts.
Yeah.
All the previous Sword Masters look sick.
Yeah.
The guy, Cloud Gougers, looks
I
so
know.
cool.
Too bad we don't get to see him.
I
really.
know he's dead. But that sword, I kind of understand. Like, once again, I know there's no way to destroy it. Yes, they did a bad job protecting it. I would have shipped that sword to the other side of the planet or space. Yeah. But instead, they kept it in the same location. But that sword, Malediction was bad. That was like, it's just controlling everything.
And I think even the sword, I can't tell if it's like unraveling.
It is unraveling. The seal's breaking, because they kept it so close to the Swordmaster.
The time is nigh.
Oh.
What a loser.
Oh, he's going to be so cool.
Yeah,
he's going to be so...
But it's kind of... But even though this last chapter was good, it was more of a setup chapter.
100%, yeah. But a lot of setup happened, so I'm pumped for it.
Yes, very good. But let's move on to the Big Daddy.
We're on One Piece now?
One Piece.
You know, I made a mental note to go actually look at what the chapter number was for this one.
So it's going to be 2, because we have to talk about 2.
Didn't. So... Okay, so... 11:53 and 4.
So close. 11:54 and 55. Oh, fuck. Damn. Yes, One Piece. Well... the internet is ablaze.
Yeah, because
Not only have we seen Rocks,
mm-hmm.
that's AD 54. We found out Rocks is also Blackbeard's dad.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did Oda go, oh, you guys want to see Rocks? Oh, here he is. Classic Oda would have been like, you see him for a bit, talks a little bit, says a few things, and he moves on, which he did in chapter 54. So I was like, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And then chapter 55, he was like, I'm just kidding. I'm going to tell you so much about him.
Everything that we need. Not really need, but like, holy shit, so much stuff. This was like Oda is getting so just like, all right, you guys waited 28 years for all this. It's time you ate a little bit here.
Yeah.
And it is going nuts. Like, I thought I understood Lordums before, but this is nuts.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Not only we're getting Harold's backstory and Loki's backstory, but we're also, now we have Rocks, and by some extension, probably the entirety of the world, because he goes definitely. He gets to Marijois and goes and sees Emu.
Yeah, what's that? The Room of Flowers?
Yeah, and says he's I've seen a couple different translations, that he's either a Davy Jones pirate or a follower of... no. He either said he's either a follower of Davy Jones or a Davy Jonesian pirate.
Ah.
I don't know what the Jonesian
Has Davy
part.
Jones been mentioned in One
No,
Piece
so I'm wondering if that's... I saw, I'm going to give credit is due. I saw a theory online that Joy Boy is Davy Jones, and that's the will of D.
Interesting. But why would they have it in their name still? That's just interesting.
Because it's the will of D. Well, why is he a follower, or why is he a Davy Jonesian pirate, or a follower of Davy Jones?
No, the question, I'm interested why people, like, why does Luffy have it in his name?
Because it's a story passed down from ages. I don't know.
Why would Garp continue that?
Well, Garp believes in... Maybe because Joy Boy is all about freedom and all that crap.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Garp, is it Garp?
Garp is a good guy.
Is it Monkey D. Garp?
Yeah. Monkey is the surname there, or whatever.
But is it just Edward Newgate?
He didn't have the will of D. Yeah.
So that's the thing, is like, why wouldn't he? I feel like there's got to be more to it than just being like, I liked Davy Jones.
No, I imagine initially it was...
Because why wouldn't...
could be some familial connections there or something like that, or it could be like all the people with the D in their name could be descended from the country that got destroyed.
Descending, that I could see, like, the descending from. Just passing down because you like him, I just feel like... Or just because...
I think that'd also be fine. Like, if you like...
It just wouldn't make sense, though, because, like, why wouldn't Shanks have it in his name then? Because Shanks is clearly, like, on the same page as that.
Well, Shanks is less than dragon.
Yeah, but you just said it could be just you want to follow them. So if he wanted to follow them, he could be like, I'm adding it to my name.
I bet there's going to be something where people just, like, parents pass it down to their kids or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's then it'd be like a descending thing. That would like that'd be.
Okay, no. So yeah, I do think that's what it is, because pretty much if you have D, I mean, like we saw with the monkeys, they all have D in their name.
Exactly, they do.
Yeah, so I imagine it's some familial thing.
Yeah. I'm saying it's like, well, it's going to be interesting because it's like, well, then it's like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's more than just like we like Davy Jones. That's all I'm thinking.
Could be.
But I
think it's going to be like
I like the idea of like descendants.
Yeah,
things.
If it's Joy Boy, it could be like the original. Yeah, the original sentence was like, "We're gonna carry on your like idea, Joy Boy, and this I'll remember you," or something like that.
Yeah, I hope it's not that. I really hope it's not that.
Well, it's the will of.
Because then why would Emu give a fuck? It's just like, oh, you have the spirit of Joy Boy, fantastic.
Well, because Joy Boy there's only one panel where Emu's ever been scared, and that's when Joy Boy's hockey unleashed out of Emmett.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, but it's like. If it made it so people could use that hockey because they're descendants of like a Joy Boy's region, but if it's just like they're like, we have the will of D because we liked Joy Boy, I'd be like, why would Emu give a fuck?
Well, it'd be because Joy Boy stood against everything Emu believed in, and it's the world government is all about crushing the idea of like these freedoms and like resistance to this authoritarian. So it would make sense why Emu would hate it, because anyone that has like the D, at least to them, is a remembrance of this piece of shit that fucked up their entire world plan. And
maybe like a slap in the face.
And like there are people out there, it seems like, at least I think Roger did, because he got to Laugh Tale, like that know about the Will of D. If they know about the truth about the Will of D, and if they learn it and it gets back out, they could bring down their entire organization ever again. If it did that in the first place, it's a lot of assumption here.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, if the truth is, like, it's just like, I'm saying it's like, it wouldn't bring down their organization. That's what I'm saying. The Will of D, if he's like, here's what the Will of D, it's like, what is it? It's like, it's from Joy Boy. It's like a homage to Joy Boy. It's like, okay, that didn't help us.
I mean, it's not just because they liked him. It's because of like what he stood for.
Even if it was, it's like that wouldn't give Luffy any.
I'm
extra.
okay with what it stood for.
I'm saying it wouldn't destroy their organization. How would it destroy their organization?
I mean, it's an idea, and
Luffy already has that idea.
Yeah, because he has the Will of D.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, so it's like there's no mystery then behind the Will of D. It's just like the Will of D just means that you are a freedom fighter, I guess.
Yeah.
There's no mystery then.
Doesn't have to be. I don't like the mystery is gonna be whatever Joy Boy believed in and what he was. If it does have to do with him, like
that's what I'm just saying. If it ends up being that, I'm like, oh, this wasn't mysterious at all.
Oh, I'm gonna be fine with it. I'm gonna like it personally.
Just a homage to Joy
100%,
Boy.
Yeah, I think it'd be great. Yeah, because once we find out how great Joy Boy was, it's gonna be like nice.
I like that it's Descendants ideas.
Yeah,
but how does Rox have it? He's a piece of crap. I know he fights against the government. That's fantastic. But he kills people.
Yeah. And who knows if maybe Joy Boy killed people.
Maybe Joy Boy did, actually.
Yeah, he lived in a different time,
maybe age. Dragon does.
Yeah. Maybe, probably.
Garp probably did, too.
Yeah. I don't know, it could just be like, I don't know. It could be like the Will of D gets interpreted in different ways. Like, Joy Boy could have been a multifaceted person in that way. And, like, when his will got pushed down to the generations, people interpreted it differently. So, like, you know, Blackbeard and Rox are pieces of shit, but, like, maybe that's how they thought. Like, they thought they were finding the true freedom they deserved to conquer the world or some crap. Not conquer the world, but, like, try and find the true freedom they deserve or some crap like that. So that's how they interpret it. And
that makes
Luffy
sense.
probably has the correct way of doing it.
That's true. I think the only reason I wouldn't be mad is because then it's just not special.
I think it's still special, personally.
It's literally not special at all.
It's special because it invokes like. Wait, what do you think the Will of D does? Like, would do
I don't know what it
Special?
does. I thought it'd be like something like because like only certain people have it. Like, what is it? Why do only certain people have it? Now it's being like, it's like, oh, anyone can have it.
Yeah.
So it's not special.
I think it's just yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it was special.
I think it's like, what do you think when people get born, they just get like D stamped on there and they're suddenly born for greatness?
I don't know why they had D on there. That's what the thing is. Like, I don't know what it meant. I don't know what the Will of D meant. It makes sense more now. It's like, well, it has the will, like you have the will or something like that. And Descendants has, but I like that. But I was just like, I thought it was like special. I was like, ooh, why do these people have D? And they're like, and if it is just literally like, oh, because like it's a homage. I'm not gonna hate it. First of all, I will say this. I won't hate it.
Okay.
The will aspect makes more sense now, but like, because it's like a will, but like it is one of those things where I'm like, oh, this isn't special at all. Like, because anybody can do this. Literally anybody. Like, obviously, because if Blackbeard can do it, then Shanks could do it. He could be like, I was a celestial dragon, but now I got D in my name. Like Trafalgar, D Law, like his parents were totally normal. Why did they put D in his name?
Sure, yeah.
So it's just like,
I think we had different interpretations. I thought that's what it was.
What?
That it was just a letter.
Yeah,
a letter connecting to some idea from the past. Nothing like nothing
I thought it was more special.
No,
because it's just I thought it was something more special. I always think more special things in One Piece. Than
okay, fair. Yeah, fair. That's fair. I mean, that's a very fair point to do. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense if it is that. Obviously, Davy Jones and everything like that, and a lot of people do just think it means like a word. Mm-hmm. It makes sense like why you wouldn't like it or Moo whatever, because it's like a slap in the face of like him fucking up their plans.
Yeah, that's why I don't want anyone to get a laugh tale, because Joy Boy left something there, some history or some idea.
Yeah, but the Will of D will not destroy. The Will of D, well, it doesn't.
The Will of D is the idea.
Couldn't destroy anything because
Luffy
already has the Will of D.
Yeah, so I wanted that destroy me then.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like getting to Laugh Tale and learning about the Will of D does nothing anymore.
I think there is something at Laugh Tale still. I don't think.
I'm saying learning about the Will of D won't change the story.
I think if we learn about the Will of D, we're gonna learn about Joy Boy, and that will change the story, or give us the background that we need already.
Learning about Joy Boy will change the story,
and who is probably.
But learning about like the Will of D, like why D.
Well, what is his will? Is the question. That will.
If that's what I'm saying, is like if it's just like it's okay. Learning about Joy Boy will change the story. The D in their names is just like a homage to Joy Boy. I could see that. Okay.
I like that personally. I have no issue with that being a homage to Joy Boy. I think that's a good idea.
No, I'm not hating on it so hard.
You're just like you're going around in circles like a little bit here, trying to.
I'm thinking out loud. Like I'm just like, yes.
like I don't have that big of a
problem with it. Yes. But let's move on.
Okay. Because there's still a lot to get through.
Yes. And then just Rock's just being an absolute, like, some people online are like, he's just doing what Luffy does, and I'm like, man.
Luffy doesn't stab kids. Like,
that's true.
I don't care if he's a giant kid. He stabbed a kid. Rox is the biggest part of this stuff, and we'll keep talking about him. I also want, I'll talk about Loki in a little bit because I actually want to focus on him. But his whole conflict with Harold was kind of funny too, because funny, yeah. Harold was running away because he was trying to make peace and all that stuff, and Rox was running away because he was like, I just kind of did the worst thing I possibly could to Celestial Dragons. Mm-hmm. So it was like it was two opposing forces running into each other for different reasons. Like it was very funny to see, and the shockwave wrecked. Anytime Marijois gets wrecked, I'm always down with that because it said their shockwave destroyed everything from like miles around. And I was like, nice.
And I also just love sword shockwaves in One Piece. They're always so awesome. Like Whitebeard and Roger and everything like that. Those are always awesome.
Yeah, it's cool stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like Rox probably didn't have a devil fruit. We don't know.
I don't know.
But always the coolest badass people in One Piece never did.
True. Yeah.
They always never do. A little back history ones. Roger. Whitebeard did have one. Never mind.
Yeah, Whitebeard did have one.
Never mind.
Shanks doesn't have one. Luffy has one.
Luffy does have one. But like
Jinbei doesn't have one.
Luffy's badass, but like Zoro and Jinbei are more badass than Luffy. And like badassery, like, motorcycle badass, like smoking
cigarettes. Sure, yes, I agree with. I would agree with that. Yes, yeah.
Luffy could definitely beat the shit out of both.
100%.
Yeah, but Luffy's like a little more goony than they are. Yeah. Where like Roger was goony, but he was still badass. Yeah. Where Edward is badass. Rox is badass.
Rox is a super badass. For sure. He tied together, like, minus Roger, all the big pirate names at the time, which we already knew he did, but it's like, it's still crazy to see. It's insane. Like, and this is one of those ones where it was like, Oda, you're gonna have to do a lot for me to really believe Rox could do this, because like the entire time, I think they were trying, like, it was starting to subvert my idea of Rox. Like the entire time we're just like, Rox is so cool. Rox did this. Rox was the greatest. Blah blah blah. It's like, all right, you're really gonna have to like draw him hardcore and like convince me that he could like, or like there was something else there that trapped all these people together. And then when I found out it's Blackbeard's dad and he's like this, I'm just like, yeah, he is that badass. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he could do this. This makes total sense.
It does make total
sense.
Like
not even like a little, And
also just like, and I think like the other reason too is like, why I don't think Roger could have done it is that looks like Rox has no limit. Like he'll push. Yes. Like he'll kill somebody.
Oh, 100%.
Rogers
killed an admiral.
Rogers probably did. I don't know. But like,
he might have, yeah.
But he wouldn't kill one of his own crew, where Rox definitely would.
Rox didn't give a shit about his crew.
Yeah, he definitely would.
He stabbed.
But his crew doesn't care about him.
That's true, yeah.
They literally said that. They're like,
a very loosely put together crew.
They're like, the second he fails. And that's what I was mentioning outside the podcast, but I'm like, I never thought about it, but Rox was in charge of this crazy crew, God Valiance and all this kind of stuff, and he just kind of like, no one talks about him.
Yeah.
And it is weird that like, why is it no one talks about him?
Yeah.
It's not just because like, the government doesn't want, maybe the government doesn't want you to know about him.
Maybe he did something. Maybe he got back there.
The government, everyone talks about Roger. And they hated Roger.
They hate Roger.
Yeah,
Roger was more important than Rox.
I feel like something happened to Rox that just like...
Well, there's the theory out there that Emu has Rox's sword right now, so Rox could have made it back to Marijois and...
Is alive, maybe.
Alive, or dead, or even killed him.
Yes. Or Blackbeard ate him.
Blackbeard ate him. Yeah, I guess that's possibly it.
Or like, there's also... It could be one of those things where just like... That no, because Big Mom and Kaido wouldn't have cared if they like killed him. They would have told everyone.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, they wouldn't care.
They would have boasted about that.
Yeah, they would have boasted. Because Whitebeard, I can understand being like,
yeah,
you need against a captain, not cool, because he's a captain. But like, but the other two would have been like, and then I killed Rox
because I'm just cool.
But yeah, and it's not even that. It's just like no one knows anything about him. Yeah, I think he probably is like, because Emu has a sword.
I think he's.
We think Emu has a sword.
We think. Who knows?
Yeah.
I think he's dead. That's what I'm running with right now.
But he died in Marijois, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I think too. But like,
or God Valley.
But why does no one know about him?
I mean, people know about Rox.
But they don't talk about him.
The Navy talks about him. The worst generation doesn't talk about him. They're so young. And the older generation, Roger's generation is like what? They're like, that's like Scopper and Rayleigh.
Yeah, I guess that's true because they don't really talk about really any of the pirates except for Roger.
Yeah.
So it's like even like there's probably other pirates.
Or they talk about the pirates become relevant. Like they didn't talk about Whitebeard until Whitebeard was relevant, really. Those people, like Rayleigh, didn't talk about it until he was relevant.
Yeah, and Whitebeard was like
it's Rayleigh, right?
Rayleigh,
Rayleigh,
So it was Rayleigh.
Rayleigh,
yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah, because like, why would you talk about Rox? He was just a failed pirate, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, not really, but like, but at the time, I mean, pirates were probably crazier back then. Even Roger seemed like he was crazier.
I mean, the problem with that is that where do we base success now? Because Roger at that time proved what a true pirate was supposed to be and became king.
Yeah.
So then that like unfairly moves the entire like scale of what is a good pirate.
Yeah, and Roger's crew is really the only crew that is talked about from that time.
That's true, yeah. Because he shook the entire time, yeah. And
he did start the Great Pirate Era too, so I guess there probably wasn't that many crews at the time.
Yeah, probably. It exploded. It exponentially got bigger after him. Yeah.
I mean, the only other the only people who came out of it were from Rox and Roger's ships.
Yeah, so that's really true.
There's really no old pirates.
Yeah, Whitebeard's crew they were a hanger on from that time.
Yeah, Brooks had a ship, but no one knew about it until Brooks was like, and maybe Brooks was more involved. Maybe he was part of it. Maybe he was a holy knight.
Maybe possibly because we did see a lady that looked a lot like Gunko.
Yes,
if it wasn't Gunko, there.
Bowing down to Mu there.
Yeah, which I think we've seen panels with like a figure like that before a Mu. So like some handmaiden servant thing, which could be like that could be what her family does.
Yeah, which
could put credence to your whole Brooks being like a holy knight at some point or something.
Yeah, like maybe. And then that's maybe. But the only thing about that is it makes sense. It does make sense. Because Brooks is like all just about sword usage, and like minus who are the big sword users? No, Zoro's the sword user. Never
Zoro,
but
Mihawk,
he's from that
Shanks.
kind of place. Shanks, Celestial Dragon.
No. Mihawk is the greatest swordsman in the world.
We don't know where he's from.
That's true.
He did fight Shanks a lot.
Did fight Shanks
and never beat him.
Yes.
I saw his post recently.
I didn't know. Okay, yes. Okay. I couldn't remember if that was ever talked about.
When they were younger, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And the Mihawk
never. So Shanks is just letting him have the title.
Yes.
That's funny.
But yeah, so yeah. But Brooks, I think Brooks, he might have been a whole.
Could be some big connection there. We don't really know Brooks before the boat
at all. Yeah,
at all. Now there's a backstory with Gunko for some reason, so it's possible. I could see something like that happen. And then he was a holy knight or something like that, or like he was a celestial dragon or a guard, and it was just like, this ain't my life, and became a pirate. Pulled a Shanks in essence.
Pulled Shanks. Oh yeah, well that is a good point because I was like, my whole point was I was like, how could he have done that?
Yeah.
But Shanks did it.
He could, he also could have just been Navy. He could have been a guard.
Yeah. I mean, with that close to someone who might be connected.
The Navy's up there.
Yeah, but like he was like holding hands with her. I feel like they would have. Yeah, maybe. Probably just a guard. I don't know. It'd be so much cooler if he was a holy knight.
Yeah, it would be cooler. But he doesn't have the power. Even then, he didn't have the power to do it. He doesn't have hockey.
That's true. He definitely.
So he doesn't have the power. Unless the knights back then were like.
No, because Fingerland was.
Fingerland guard, yeah.
And the other ones we saw were badass looking.
That's true. They were badass looking. You're right. Totally right. You're totally right.
That's actually a good point. He doesn't have hockey and stuff like that, or maybe he did.
And if you don't have a body, you don't have hockey anymore. Or if he uses hockey, maybe it negates his devil. No, because you can use your devil fruit and use hockey. So.
But maybe you need a body to use hockey.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That'd be insane.
It'd be kind of funny though.
That'd be hilarious. Yeah.
It would actually. I'd be like,
hockey comes from the living life.
I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it.
That'd be the worst thing ever. Yeah. No, I wouldn't be that opposed to it. Yeah.
But that is a good point. Yeah, I don't think he was a holy knight because like he's not that strong.
Yeah.
But I guess no, they're really strong.
Yeah, they're really strong.
Super strong.
Like these ones, even if we go back, even when we say like, yeah, earlier generation. And now I can't even say that because the Holy Knights have been around as long as the Celestial Dragons. Exactly. So they got to be insane monsters. Exactly. Oh my goodness. There's also the funny theory. This is shifting a little bit tracks here, but I love this one that you brought up. Was Internet Bits Limited too? Is that Buggy could also be Rock's kid?
That 100% has some connection. It's impossible. So if you look up the Vietnamese, go to Google Translate and you type in XE space BEC and the little squiggle arc over the E. From Vietnamese to English, it translates to buggy. There's no way that is a coincidence.
That's an insane one if it is.
And
there's also a line of someone always. I know it was supposed to be like in relation to Shanks being on that ship with him, but like A lot of someone on the crew of Roger's ship always called him Second Son. That's a scene.
That is definitely like it's just Oda just being like little sprinkles.
It'd be hilarious if two brothers were constantly fighting on two opposing pirate ships growing up.
Two brothers were
because Blackbeard was on White.
Well, that's another thing. I was thinking is you were talking about is like Shanks was probably taken off of God Valley, and I bet Buggy was taken off of God Valley too by Roger.
Yeah,
and he was originally on Rox's ship.
Yeah,
and that's how Buggy got on Roger's ship. Because Buggy probably hated Rox's ship.
Yeah. Well, if he remembered being there.
If you remember, he might.
I think he might be. Because we think Shanks might have been a baby when he left God Valley.
Buggy would also
have been a baby as well, which is possible.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because like, it would make so much sense. Like, because
and it'd be the most funny thing on the planet.
It would be funny, and also it'd be one of those things. Why it'd be so funny is not only is Buggy part of the second greatest pirate crew ever.
Yes,
he's also the son of one of the most badass pirates ever. True. That took Roger and Garp to take him out.
True. Yeah.
So it's like the lore of Buggy just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. He's like so powerful.
He is. Yeah. He's a leader of men.
Yeah. So it's like, but like, there's no way that's not connected.
That'd be so funny if it was.
It has to be
because you could never expect. No one ever expected at the start of all this when we first heard about what emperors were that Buggy would ever become an emperor of the sea.
Yeah.
Or a warlord before that, but that one was a little more plausible. The emperor thing, you're like, what the hell?
Well, did you see their wanted posters? You have to seen this too, right?
Where he has his tongue out, right?
They both have very similar wanted posters.
Yeah, I did see that one. I was like,
because that's what made everyone also go, what?
Whoa.
And then like everyone looked it up, and then they did the Z-Beck thing, and then like I was like,
oh, this is pretty good. It's getting heating up. Yeah, though I do love how the internet obviously has always been is always kindled in some way with One Piece lore and One Piece theories and all that stuff to the point where Oda's like, you guys need to like look at school a little bit more. This is just for fun. But this one, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this in a long time. Where the internet, I haven't actually no. That's a total lie. I saw this when they showed us the Harley, and the internet went, oh, lore. The thing that Frankie saw, the lore of everything, and everyone went like.
This one I like because like there's just so many things I wasn't expecting out of it, and also the internet just went ham, and I was like. Oh, I was telling John at the gym, like it's so annoying that Mahir and Alex don't read it because they just look up spoilers anyways, and I'm like, why wouldn't you? Read it?
Why does read it hits so much harder when you read it?
It's so much better.
It doesn't make any sense. So I think that's everything to cover with.
We covered pretty much everything important. You want to talk about Loki?
I do. Yeah, talk about. Come on, that is important.
No.
I
thought you'd be like, no, I was reminding you.
We got Loki's backstory too, which gets overshadowed pretty hardcore with. Rox, but
because that's his whole.
Rox shows up at the end of his backstory panel. Mm-hmm. Loki has a miserable life. Mm-hmm. Feel very bad for him for that.
His mom.
On that level.
Oh no, she died.
Oh shucks, that might have been an advantage for him.
It's an advantage for everyone.
Everyone, yeah. That she was a terrible queen.
Yeah.
This was one of those ones where it's like, I'm be interested to see what Loki does in his teen years right now, because if everyone's mad at him for the way he was acting as a kid,
that's stupid.
I'm gonna be like, okay, guys, like maybe you don't know the full story, but whatever. But me who knows the backstory, I don't blame Loki a lot for the way he was acting, especially when he tried to kill. As a kid, especially when he tried to kill himself. Like, the dude was literally like the kid. He just had no idea what was going on.
Everyone blamed like curses all on him and stuff like that, which actually could have been on him, but
I don't know
not on him, not on him, but like it could have been like. Something happened. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the eyes thing is.
Yeah, I know.
Can't wait till Luffy makes him take that off. Oda.
I know. I bet
off a tree, climbs back up as an infant.
What if it's connected to like Moo?
I don't know.
Because she's got eye things.
Maybe she.
No, not Moo. The person like Gunko has eye things going on.
Yeah. I was thinking about this too. It's
like very demonic looking.
I do. What was it? Mihawk and Emu have kind of similar eyes too.
We don't know where Mihawk's from.
We do,
and he owns a rich freaking mansion in a deserted, creepy ghost town area.
Yes. Interesting stuff. But
everyone's like Dracula. Yeah, we'll get back to whatever. But what I want to say is that I 100% agree with you that like if everyone's mad at how Loki was acting when he was a kid, everyone is evil. Like, give the
bit,
kid
yeah.
a break. First of all, you can be annoyed if even if it's not even Loki level annoyance. Like, you can be annoyed with little kids, but like it's still the parents' fault.
100%.
His dad wasn't there. There is though something very interesting. Is Loki in the last chapter? He's like, I'm surprised he showed up. So it's like maybe Loki wasn't evil in his teenage years.
Maybe. Well,
but he was a friend.
Here's the problem. His idol is rocks, so he might have been.
Yeah.
That's the only concern I have about that. Because so if Loki keeps doing absolute shitty stuff, then it's like my thing is that he didn't do anything super bad to have him tied to that tree until they thought he killed his dad.
Yeah. He was allowed to freely.
Which looks like he was framed for that pretty much, or like he did kill his dad, but he was a demon already. The whole thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If Loki was still an absolute piece of shit, then he was an absolute piece of shit.
When he was like, we'll say like 15, 16.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
13-year-old, if he's like burning stuff down, blah, blah, it's giant blood. You can't get it. But like 15, 16,
it's like,
if he's acting like Harold like was before his wife, his first.
Then yeah, he was a piece of shit. Yeah.
Then he was a piece
Harold
of crap.
was a piece of shit.
Oh, Harold was an absolute piece of crap.
He fixed himself pretty hard.
Yeah, so.
But
the thing I'm worried is like, I know Rox was his idol, but I'm like wondering if like, well, how much was Rox's idol?
I don't know. Rock's come to shreds, so who knows?
Exactly. How much was Rox's idol? There's so much mystery behind this. Because it's just that line where he's like, oh, he did come for me. I was like, is Loki a fake dick? Because like all of Elbaf needed someone to hate?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe, and he was trying so hard to find his way. I don't know.
Because because there's not stories of Loki being like the worst person, but we didn't have stories of Harold being the worst person ever.
Yeah, we didn't get those till later. Yeah, I don't know.
He did propose to somebody, which is so weird, Loki.
He did propose. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Who was it again, too?
It's She-Phone.
She-Phone.
Big Mom's... After seeing Loki, Big Mom's very, very undeserving kid.
Yeah, isn't...
She's married to, the...
What's she look like again? What?
Look her up.
She-Phone is a type of cake.
Uh-huh.
She turns into the hippo. Oh, is Beggie's wife?
Yep.
You know what? Guarantee. Did we see her when Loki proposed to her?
No.
She was probably hot.
That is not impossible.
Big Mom used to be hot.
That's not impossible.
And then she stopped chasing her dream. And then
that's not impossible. No, but their dad looks horrible too.
Who?
Their dad.
Who? She-Phone?
She-Phone and what are Lola? They're twins.
Yeah, but that means nothing.
I guess it's fair. Yeah, it's anime. It means nothing. Yeah, she could have been really hot when he did it. Yeah.
I hope so. Because like,
yeah.
Come on.
Like Loki.
Also, have you seen like the size comparison of how big Loki is?
Compared to everyone else?
Yes.
Yeah, it's insane.
He's gigantic.
He's like.
Technical difficulties there on my fault. Got too excited about that giant joke.
It's One Piece. You can't not get excited about it.
What were we talking about?
Loki's as big as Oars. He has giant blood in him and all that stuff.
Massive.
So he's bigger than everybody. What was I gonna talk about? I'm very interested to see this overall. Because I think I saw this online too, and I really liked the idea. I was like, the story of this kid, who's been rejected his entire life, like rejected by his mom right at birth. Rejected by his family member because her mom's dad, or not mom, her mom's brother was a piece of shit.
Sucks.
I was like, oh, and they said he's dead, and Loki smiled. I was like, nice.
Yeah. This is gonna be. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah. This is gonna be one of those things where I was like so adamant that I was like, dude, I don't know why you're defending Loki. He sucks. Blah 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 blah. And then at the end, I'm gonna be like, well, I'm totally wrong on that one. So go on.
But yeah, so rejected his family members. His dad's never around for that one scene.
Yeah.
And then rejected by his, peers because he was an asshole and didn't know what was going on. He was hurting people. And then rejected by his hero because Rox tore him to shreds. And then rejected by the lady that he proposed to. And then one person asked him to be part of the crew.
Luffy, because he's the best.
Oh my goodness! So I'm just like,
well, the whole island also did reject him because they blamed everything bad happening.
That also is true. That was a big thing that was happening. Yes,
could be true, could not be true. Regardless,
I don't know.
Don't blame
thing is, yeah.
Don't blame a child.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point though. Rejecting of the proposal that actually leads into all this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
Now I get into the concept and grand scheme and all those things. It does seem like you're right. I'm so interested to see his middle years because it does seem like he's not level-headed.
Yeah, exactly.
He
does it seems like part of this is an act. Like
he just seems like he's because he did cut the tree. Why did he cut the tree?
I don't remember.
He caused the tree to go on fire.
because the kids were walking towards the
Fire.
the kids were walking towards the harbor to be kidnapped, and he started the fire. Which
Is that why he
stop
started
anything.
the fire?
That's what I think
didn't even know
I
that
saw
was
that. No, I
happening.
saw the internet point that out. We don't know why he just hit the tree because he was threatening people like say take this chains off me, blah blah blah, and then he hits the tree. But then the tree causes lightning, causes right in the way of the kids, which maybe he would have thought would help, maybe not. I don't know. This is all intense speculation. I think I saw this theory online too.
There has to be some reason he did it.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
Besides just lightning striking the tree.
Yeah,
And also, did we talk about how did he do that?
he has Mjolnir.
Because the weapon can do it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Mjolnir.
because he had Sea Prism Stone on him still,
Yes,
so he couldn't.
it's literally just.
I mean, he
Thor's
just
hammer.
transforms into like a dog or something.
We don't know. That's the theory. We
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, he's got to be a zone type.
Probably.
All the strongest people are.
Oh, I saw another really cool thing about
wait.
Zoans. Was okay. So devil fruits are born from the dreams of people and all that. Blah blah blah
Blah, 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 blah.
I saw something where like the dreams of people, like the good dreams of people, like the dreams. Devil fruits that are born from those have the white awakened smoke. And then the dreams that are born from nightmares have the black awakened smoke. So like with Rob Lucci, his tiger thing, his panda thing had black. So that could have been a nightmare. Someone was scared of leopards. And then all the Gorosi, they could actually just have Zoan type fruits.
Yeah, and they all have, except for, well, let's see, spider, gross worm
Yep.
thing,
Dead horse.
dead horse. It's a dead horse.
Yeah, it's a skeleton horse.
Dead horse.
The
Boar.
one's like a rock.
Yeah, boars, which are annoying.
Yeah, they are. And yeah, can kill people. Yeah.
They're super invasive.
Sandworm. Yeah.
Yeah, the sandworm, gross worm.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's
Just a theory.
like
We
that.
don't know that for sure, but
And it makes sense that so Yamato was a
guardian
Dog.
Yeah,
so that makes sense. Who
Yeah.
hates dogs? Except
Yeah.
Muslims. Who hates dogs?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So that is interesting. I like and Nika, of course, would be white, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Dreams of freedom.
Interesting. I like that idea. I didn't even think about that.
No,
having
the
different
internet's
color-
nuts, guys.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even think about
Maybe you
them
guys
having
should spend a little more time in school. You'd all be geniuses.
Nah, it helps us, so
That
we
does
don't have to
help
look
so
at
much. Yeah,
everything
that helps so much.
But overall, I'm just like, it's just one of those where Oda said we didn't have time to breathe, and he meant it.
Yeah, he fulfilling every promise he's given us so far.
What was the flashback before this flashback?
What about Harold?
Loki, and whatever, the confronting his dad, who's clearly like a demon. That was the flashback first.
That was the
That was
first.
the
Yeah,
first
that was the
flashback.
first. Oh yeah, so yeah.
We're in a flashback
So-
within a flashback.
And then
Within a flashback.
Oh yeah, and then when Rox went and saw Emu, it was another flashback.
Yeah, we're in a flashback within a flashback within a flashback.
Woo, Oda!
That scene though,
Top Naruto right now.
I like. It's one of those things. I don't know if he meant to. He definitely meant to do it on purpose. Like I have to hate Rox.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just feel like I have to because he's a piece of crap. I do like all the things he does to the government. Minus kill people. Christianity does exist in the world. And he's clearly evil. He stabbed a kid.
Yeah,
He's evil, and his son is Blackbeard, and I'm pretty sure he'd be proud of his son.
yeah, probably, yeah.
So, and I hate Blackbeard, like with a burning passion.
Yeah, he sucks.
However, in this one, I'm like, stop making him so cool.
I know you make it really, really cool.
Really cool.
Like really cool.
The scene where he's in the room of flowers, the horror in that scene is that one. It's one panel.
It's a one. Yeah.
I was
And
like,
he's like, oh.
I knew. I was waiting for you to read it, but I was like, and then second you read it, you're like, oh, I was like, I know, right?
That was insane. That was out of control.
I love that Oda does those little drops. It's just like, oh yeah, he was in that room too, and you're
Yep. Moving on. He'll be back there too.
like, yeah, he definitely went back.
Yeah. Or his kid will be back.
Teach
Yeah.
or Buggy.
One of the two.
I mean, he's got a sword. It has to be a sword. That has to be.
Feels
black.
like it. Feels
It
like
has to be.
Feels like it makes
because it's so special.
And
oh yeah, what was that? Oh, we were
the
talking.
scene from it was a long time ago now. Now it's probably like 3 years ago now. There's a panel where Emu is standing over cut up pieces of Luffy's wanted poster, Blackbeard's wanted poster, and Shirahoshi picture of her with Rock's sword stabbed into her. So theory online is that like Emu hates Luffy because he has he pretty much is Roger and also has Nika's devil fruit.
Yeah, and he's pretty much also like the modern day Joy Boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then hates Blackbeard because of rocks.
That makes sense. And then hates Shirahoshi because she's a weapon.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Who was the other weapon? What's the other weapon?
So there's Shirahoshi.
Wano. There's a weapon.
Wano has Pluton behind the walls, which I saw another great thing where it was like, oh, actually, I think I sent it to you. That one guy. I wish I remember.
He said that, and I was like, crap.
So there's this guy on YouTube. He's fantastic. I wish you can look up his name.
I'm gonna look him up right now.
Because he is amazing. He has very funny videos. He posted this one where it was like, so theory online right now is that one of the biggest jokes in One Piece. What's his name?
His name is, of course I can't read it here, is Stoj Does. So Stoj Does.
Love him. Great
so
stuff.
Subscribe to him, follow him. He has great videos.
Yes. So he has the video pretty much starts out. It's like one of the biggest jokes in all of One Piece. Caribou.
Yeah, who's the worst?
Is going to be the linchpin of starting off all of this crazy shit. Because Caribou, for being stuck in barrels throughout most of the arcs, has a lot of information. And he knows, because he was in Wano, he knows where Pluton is. He overheard Robin or someone talking about it. He knows that Pluton is...
Well, so you overheard like the crew talk about it. Just
Yes.
that Robin just had to tell everyone about it.
Yes. So he knows that Pluton is behind the stone walls.
Yeah.
Of Wano, and who has a lovely devil fruit that just causes quakes and breaks stone.
Oh, crap. This makes total sense, too, because you're talking
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard. Scrap, this makes total sense, too, because when they left Wano, Kid, Law, and Luffy all went in different directions away from Wano. Blackbeard was coming back towards Wano. And why does he have pudding?
That's a good question. Why does he have pudding? We don't know that one. That doesn't make any sense.
It looked like he was going for Law, but he might just be on his way to Wano. Because he was going the opposite direction of Law.
No, he said he picked one of the directions. He was going to try and ambush somebody.
Yeah, but he's also still going in the opposite
Could be heading
direction.
towards Wano, yeah.
I bet he's not heading to Elbath, because I bet he gives two shits about Elbath. Because it's just like history and stuff. Like, he gives a crap about that.
Probably might have the lost Poneglyph there. We don't know.
In Elbath?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where else would they hide? It'd be a big spot. It's not controlled by the government, so it'd be a good spot to hide it.
But it's in Holy Nights.
Yeah.
And we don't know the next island. That's the thing.
No, we have no idea.
They haven't even hinted at it. They usually hint at islands.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Elbath was talked about a long time ago. Yeah.
But like Wano was talked about.
Egghead
Whole
too.
Cake.
Yeah.
Punk Hazard really wasn't. But that's not a main island.
That was a
they just showed up on that one.
Talk thing. Yeah. Dressrosa wasn't, but they just showed up there.
But it was talked about on Punk Hazard.
Yeah, true.
So I'm thinking maybe Elbath. Maybe Elbath will talk about the next
We're
island.
still pretty early in Elbath, though. Like.
Oh yeah, I'm just wondering. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they'll hint at like
maybe.
Elbath.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they're probably gonna have to. I'm assuming this is gonna be an escape island.
You think? I think it's too important to escape from it.
I think it's gonna be.
I think they got it because they're all talking. I mean, yeah, if they lose, like, because everyone's talking about whoever has the Giants on their side is pretty much gonna have a big upper hand in the coming war.
Exactly. That's why I think.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Because because right now, honestly, I get like the Gorosei are strong, whatever. Honestly, like I was like, are we pretending that Shanks and Luffy and Law and Law? I was gonna say Kid, but Kid will get stronger.
Yeah.
Are we gonna pretend that they couldn't take on these Gorosei?
Yeah.
Or the Holy Knights? Like I know they haven't fought him yet, but Zoro could easily take the thorn whip guy, whatever.
Oh, for sure.
Get out
Robin
of here.
tricked him.
Exactly. So I was like, are we really supposed to believe that the government is that? I was honestly thinking, I was like, okay, Blackbeard's like the only thing in their way.
Yeah.
I know they ran from the Gorosei. They did run from the Gorosei.
I think Emu though is something else though. Emu's got too
That
much.
because I think Emu's doing it right now.
Yeah. I see
Turning
what you're saying.
giants. I think I think it's going to be a split. I think they're going to take a few giants with them who are going to leave, and then like the island's going to be run by like demon giants.
I could see that. Yeah.
Like they're going to save the kids. It's going to be a half save, half escape.
Or they save the island and they still lose half the giants, and Emu takes them.
That too. Yeah. So I feel like, maybe that I would prefer that one because there's so much knowledge on the island, and I want to know who that owl was. Yeah, that makes more sense. I like that one. I think maybe he's just gonna take some giants.
Yeah,
but he
took the best giants.
Yeah,
he took the cool ones.
No, and someone needs to kill the stupid sea dragon.
Yeah,
whatever
seahorse
who turns into a centaur.
I don't understand that part yet. Still,
that does always crack me up because you're always like, I don't get this.
I know. Yeah. It's like this makes no fucking sense.
Needs to make sense to me.
It makes sense. Is it a Chinese reference? I don't know.
Yeah. So we'll see. We've talked about One Piece for now
It was 2 chapters, man.
almost 50 minutes.
It was 2 chapters. That's conservative for us. It was 2 chapters.
Oh yeah.
2 chapters that set the internet on fire.
Yeah.
we
We make jokes about it. This could be one podcast sometimes.
Deserves it.
Yeah. Oh, I did think about a podcast episode. I'm going to say it on here so we remember. Just for fun. We should do best moments in One Piece, but not ranking. Just literally just talking.
Start with the best ones.
Yeah.
8 hours later, when we finally log off that one.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm down for it.
Where we just sit together and we just talk about the best moments.
Oh, the best moments, yes.
Because we were doing it the one time with Kuma, and I was just like, there's so many great moments in One Piece.
Sure, I'm totally down for that. Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.